Hi you guys, and welcome back to another video with DIYs by Carolina. I hope you guys are doing well and having an amazing Sunday. So in today's video, I do have quite a few projects that I need to undertake, so I figured, hey, may as well bring you guys along with me. So one of the main things I'm going to be doing in today's video is doing a DIY project to actually provide some type of barrier for my plants, because I just had some new residents that moved in, you guys. A family of rabbits, y'all. Oh my goodness. So I love rabbits. I think they're actually pretty adorable, but the problem is they're eating my plants. So, and it's just those two plants in particular, nothing else they're bothering. And when I tell you they're eating them, y'all, they're eating them down to the root. So your girl had to figure out something. So I did some research online on YouTube, could not find anything that was budget friendly, because you know how your girl is. Budget friendly, affordable, something where I don't have to break the bank to try to, get some type of protection, and also easy. What's wrong with easy DIY, right? As long as it works. And hopefully some of you may find this video useful, especially if you're having an issue with, I guess, wildlife eating your plants. I really think that this may hold up for the deers as well. I don't know, because I don't have deers, but I mean, I don't know. But I do know it will protect against rabbits, and that's my issue at the moment, is just dealing with the rabbits. So hopefully you guys will find this video useful, and maybe you can use this in your yard for some protection. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, come walk with me, you guys. I'm going to show you the item that I am going to be using to protect my plants from the rabbits. So let's go. All right, y'all, so as you can see, I am actually over here on the laundry aisle, and here's why. So this is the item that I'm going to be using to do this DIY. So I'm going to actually be using a pop-up mesh hamper, but I'm going to use it in the color black. Now, this one is $8.68, which is not bad at all. However, I want the one that's $3.28. And as you can see, they have it here in black. They're just sold out. They only have the white. The only reason I'm choosing to get the black is because it won't be such an eyesore in my front yard. All right, y'all, so the time is about 8:30 p.m. and the temperature outside right now is about 79, and the high today was actually in the 90s. So what I wanted to show you guys right quickly is the plants that the rabbits have been munching on, and have basically munched them down to the very stem. I mean, it's literally at the very bottom of the ground. And I'll post a picture to show you guys what it initially looked like when I planted these flowers not even a month ago. So all right, so I want to show you guys the item that I'm going to be using in this DIY again. And this is what I'm going to be using to hopefully protect my plants from the rabbits. Fingers crossed, you guys. And I'm going to be securing this to the ground with some little hooks, and I'll show you guys the hooks in a minute. All right, y'all, so here's a quick look at what the plants look like at the moment. These are the paparazzi jagger. And one thing about these plants, if you're not familiar with these, is once the blooms fall off of them, they still remain green. So the leaves still remain green on them pretty much all season long. And the rabbits have pretty much chomp these down to the roots, to the stems, as you guys can clearly see here. So hopefully the DIY that I have in mind will definitely protect these plants. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so I decided not to speed up this portion of this DIY because I want to make sure you guys see exactly what I'm doing, just in case if you have a similar situation where you're trying to protect a plant and you want to make sure that you understand the full extent of how to use this item as a DIY to protect your plants from the rabbits. So this is what I'm doing. As you can see, I have the pop-up hamper here. I just placed it over the flowers, but now the thing is, I need to secure it to the ground because you guys are pretty much aware. I've been telling you in the last few videos, we've been having some pretty bad weather here in South Carolina, a lot of rain, a lot of strong winds. So I need to make sure that this product is secure to the ground and I don't have any problems. Now what I did purchase were these landscape pins. These were about $5 and some change from Walmart. Let me just tell you, this did not work. And the reason it did not work is because I needed something that could go deeper into the ground. Because the deeper the pin is in the ground, the more secure the laundry hamper will be against any strong winds. All right, y'all, so here are some hooks that I typically use to just kind of secure my Christmas decorations. And so that's why they look a little rusted and a little old, because I've had them for a while. But anyway, this is what I'm going to use on this particular hamper. And then I'm going to show you guys with the other hamper another set of hooks that I actually have that I'm going to be using. And these hooks here, they mainly came with a lot of my Christmas decorations. So I don't know if there's some place that you can, purchase these separately. Probably try Lowe's or Home Depot or maybe even Amazon. But the other ones that I'm going to be showing you guys, you can actually purchase from Lowe's. So basically what I'm doing is just puncturing a little hole to get the hook through the hamper, and then I'm just nailing it to the ground, and I'm doing that on all four corners. And so yeah, that's pretty much going to keep this hamper secure. And I will say that the hooks that I used on the other hamper, and you guys will see that in just a second, I prefer those hooks a little bit more because they go even deeper into the ground. And so yeah, but those the second set of hooks you guys can actually purchase from Lowe's. Another option are these stakes here. I use these whenever I'm securing my Christmas decorations to the ground. So these are really, really thick metal. Hopefully you guys can see this. And I actually purchased a pack of these. I've had these now for some years, so it's been well over 5 years that I've had these. But I remember purchasing these from my local Lowe's. All right, y'all, so it is the next day, and I just want to show you guys what that space looks like that I covered with the laundry hamper on last night. Remember, the rabbits were munching on my flowers. So I am feeling pretty confident about this DIY, you guys. I feel like this is going to work wonderfully. So let's go ahead and take a look at it now. All right, y'all, so here's what it is looking like. Both of them completely covered, you guys. How fantastic. And you can see here where I used the stakes to pretty much stake it in the ground. This one here, I still have to bam down a little bit, but other than that, it's secured, y'all. It ain't going nowhere. So that way, in case if there's any strong wind or anything, it will be protected so the rabbits cannot get to it, you guys. I'm so excited. So now I'm gonna go ahead and give this little area a nice little dousing of water, because I want to show you guys how I'm able to still water it. I don't have to remove this. I don't have to do any of that. I can water it right through the mesh, which is perfect. Now, the only other thing that I'm considering doing is I'm considering just getting a knife or something and just removing this top layer here. And the reason I'm considering doing that is because these particular plants require full sun. And I kind of feel like this might be blocking the sunlight a little bit. I'm not sure. So that's just something I'm thinking about doing. We'll take a look and see how these progress in the next couple of weeks though. But yeah, a quick, simple, easy DIY. Didn't cost no more than about $4. And my flowers are completely protected. So this DIY is also great for those plants that prefer shaded areas, and maybe you have those plants in an area that gets a lot of sunlight. You can use this as a way to provide more shade for those individual plants. All right, y'all, so it is late in the evening. The time is around 7:12 p.m. So the temperature right now is around 81 degrees. The high today was around 87, but for some reason at 81, it feels really, really good outside. I don't know if the humidity is really low or what, but it feels really, really pleasant. This is the perfect time to go ahead and plant some flowers that I've been meaning to plant for a little while. All right, y'all, so here's the other project that I want to take care of in today's video. So right here, my flowers have completely died out. And it's mainly because these were actually, I guess, winter flowers. You know, they basically, you know, start to die out when it starts to get warm. So you can kind of see the remnants of one of them still here. But yeah, they're completely gone. So I'm going to go ahead and just replant some annuals in this area. And I'll show you guys what I plan to put over here. So the first one I'm actually going to be using, have a tray of these. It's the Venka, so I'm going to be using these plants here. And then also, let's take a little quick walk over here. I also have some lantanas and then some purple and green sweet potato vines, and I actually got these from Walmart. So yeah, just want to put a few annuals over here. Now these sweet potato vine, they're going to run like crazy. They're probably going to have that whole area covered, which is fine with me. You know, of course, I'm just going to keep trimming it back and maintaining it or whatever. But for the most part, I think it's going to be beautiful. Those colors together, I think that's going to be gorgeous. So yeah, let's get started. will notice that every time I dig a hole, I drop some soil in the hole before planting the flower. This is actually the vegetable and garden soil plus fertilizer by StaGreen. So it actually feeds your plants for up to 9 months. And I'll be sure to post a picture of what exactly the bag looks like. And I'll also list that information in the description. There's also a few more plants in this little landscaping area that I want to just kind of remove and replant something different. So something like that I'll probably share in a later video. I'm definitely going to incorporate a lot more perennials, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so while I'm in the process of watering my plants, I wanted to show y'all how well the water gets through this mesh hamper. So you don't have to be worried or concerned that this is going to prevent the water from getting in, because clearly you can see here there's no problem. And like I mentioned before, I am going to be removing the top off of these hampers because I want to make sure that it gets plenty of sunlight, but also I want to make sure that when it rains, the rain doesn't have any problem getting to the plants. So I am in fact going to be removing the tops off of these hampers. Okay, y'all, so the time now, time check. It's 8:35 p.m. And there's one other thing I want to do before I call it a night. So this individual posted this in the comments, and when I saw the comment I was like, okay, never thought about that. But kudos to you for thinking of that, and I completely agree with you. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and add some blue stones. These are actually like the blue marble stones that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I don't think I'm gonna have enough bags, but I'm gonna use what I got now, and then I'm gonna finish this up when I find some more of that color. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started with adding that blue color to the little water area, the little water feature around the two trees. All right, y'all, so here's a look at the marbles or the stones that I'm going to be using in this water feature. I got these from the Dollar Tree. They only had 4 bags, so I just went ahead and got all 4 bags of this color. I'm probably gonna run out after work tomorrow and grab some more if I can find it from a different Dollar Tree. But let's go ahead and get started with just putting down what I currently have. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm just basically sprinkling them on the rocks, and again, I only had 4 bags, so I'm trying to spread them out kind of wide, so then that way I have enough, hopefully, to cover the entire feature. But again, I am going to run out to another Dollar Tree to see if I can find some more this color. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to stretch this as much as I can. All right, y'all, so not sure if you guys can see this really good. So I ran out, of course, because I only have 4 bags. But one of the things that I absolutely love about adding that blue is it kind of gives it a little bit of a sparkle. I'm not sure if you guys can really see that. So I just kind of basically spread it out, you know, randomly throughout the feature. But because it's like that marble, the marble rocks or whatever, it really gives this, it really sparkles in the light. Let me show you, let me see if you guys can tell, like right from over here, this angle. I'm trying to get it to where you guys can kind of see it sparkling, but it's so pretty. Oh my God, I love it. Yes, this looks absolutely gorgeous with the blue. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna go to another Dollar Tree on tomorrow after work and see if I can find about 4 more bags. And I'm gonna just incorporate that in with this as well. But these 4 bags actually went pretty far, I feel like. But I think 4 more bags is gonna really do the trick. But yeah, so far I really love the way that looks. It just gives it such a nice pop of color. I love it. Oh my goodness. All right, cool beans. All right, y'all, so I'm in the backyard and there's a lot to be done here, a whole lot. But one of the things, or one of the areas I want to work on, so you guys will notice that I have a tree down and it's leaning over the fence over into the neighbor's side of the yard. It's actually touching their roof. And you can see it here. So the plan is to remove this tree here, get it off of the neighbor's roof. Yeah, that's the plan. So let's get started with that. Y'all, so here's the final look of what that little river area looks like. I did add some more of the blue marbles and you guys can kind of see it here. It's a lot more obvious now. So I really like the way this looks, and it really does glisten in the sunlight. Not sure if you guys can even tell, but it really does. I really like the way this looks. Also, here is the final look of these little pop-up hampers. Remember I told you guys that I was going to cut the top of them out so that these plants can get full sunlight. So that's what I did here. And you can just kind of see here, it's kind of jagged, but I just cut off the top so then that way you can get full sunlight, because these are full sun plants. So I definitely don't want to deprive them of that. And then also it'll get the fresh rainwater whenever it rains. But y'all, you can already see how the plants are starting to come back because they're not being chomped on by the rabbits. Sorry, rabbits. All right, you guys, so that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. That would really help out my channel. And I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Until then, bye now.